Say hello there. Okay, so today or tonight or whenever you're watching this video, tonight will be, well, not exactly tonight, but still, but anywho, today I'll be telling you a scary story. Ooh, spooky. Okay, I didn't mean for that to sound sarcastic. Well, okay, maybe, but still. Anywho, I will be telling you a story, a scary story, about the metal scratcher. Okay, so you may be wondering, what is the metal scratcher? Okay, so if you see in D1158, the diesel name of Diesel 14, yeah, he didn't make it out alive. He did not make it out alive. And now his soul haunts these lands forever. Okay, so we're gonna be telling the story from a POV of the big green fella, or the green whale. Henry, come here. Hey, didn't I tell you not to call me a green whale? No. Alright, I didn't. Okay, can you not call me a green whale, please? Alright. Okay, so tell me, what happened when you saw the metal scratcher? Oh, it was a terrifying sight. Worse than the time the owner let out a nuclear fart. Hey! It's true. I want to argue, but I gotta admit that that's true. Wait, so it's scarier than that? Like, I'm pretty sure like 50 engines passed out. You don't even have 50. Because of you. Okay, anywho. So tell us the tale. Well, it started at like sometime when the owner was at school. So I was preparing for a train to the crane, so that way we can make the delivery. Before I was about to move, Hodge came up and warned me and said, "Hey, you better be careful out there, man. I saw an unknown locomotive an unknown diesel up ahead. Seems to be on your route." Okay then. Okay then. I'll take another route. You sure, man? The other route's more dangerous than the route you take. True. Okay. So what you delivering, man? I got some scrap, a ball, some fuel, some passengers since another Chuggington character failed out. Yeah, man, I heard about it. There's been this is like the third one this week. I know. It's scary. And some Chuggington cargo for Chuggington. Alright, man. Good luck up there. Okay. And I promise I'll be safe. You better, man. That diesel's nothing to mess with. And be careful. the crane can malfunction a bit, so just be warned. Alright, Hodge. See you later if I make it. Alright. We're gonna make it. Man, I don't really like being here alone. All I got is this car over here and this light. And that's basically it. I fell over. Well, good luck, Henry. So as Henry was chuffing down the line, down his route, hard and proud, he stumbled what seemed to be a crashed locomotive. It looks similar to 158, but different. But then Henry kept going. He kept going down, hard and proud, until he heard a sound similar to like when Pinchy opened and closed. Then Henry remembered that 10 was being worked on and that no other train had a hydraulic claw that was alive. But then when Henry got to the crane, the hook was all tangled up. The workman said it would take about 5 minutes to get it untangled. Then he can start loading his trucks in. So while Henry was waiting, the only truck with a face noticed something. It seemed to be almost similar to like a diesel. Like similar to Diesel 10, but different. 10 was tan and brown. This thing was white and black and more boxy than usual. And it seemed to keep rolling. But then it stopped right at Henry's cab. Then Henry heard a and he was sure that thing was close. Then one of the workmen was being weird. So Henry decided to not wait and figure out what that was. He was gone. He's gone. But then something happened. The crane was free. And it grabbed Henry's tender, detached it from him, and then Henry slowed to a stop. He knew whatever this thing was after him. And now he was just sitting there. Then the thing appeared behind him, ready to finish the job. But as all seemed lost, one of his drivers, grabbed the flashlight, peered it outside the window, and blinded the demon. But once they turned it on, all they saw was a faceless, destroyed diesel with a hydraulic claw ready to do the job. It appeared the thing was ready, and it knew it had won. The thing went to the side where its claw was right behind the cab. The driver turned the flashlight to the other side. Nothing happened. All they could see was an empty shell. No driver, no conductor, not even the fat controller, which probably would have been there. But all they saw was pure nothingness. Only its bare shell and the rest and part of its torn front. The frame looked bent and heavily damaged, like something torn into it and got what it wanted. And then after they were done, they heard a sound of metal crunching metal. And then they heard Henry scream in agony as his cab was almost about to be torn to shreds. But then luckily, the light turned on, saving his life. And then the crazy as the Phantom Diesel vanished without a trace. And then Henry sat there and pondered. Was that the thing that Hodge was warning me about? Was that the diesel he was talking about? And also, why is there a big old flashlight next to me? It's almost the same size as my boiler. But Henry knew neither of those questions would be answered. All he knew is that he was lucky to survive and live to tell the tale. So, do you think that was the remains of D14? Or were they another diesel? It would be late. Like, you can think of it, and put in the comments what you think that was. But all I know is that thing despises steam engines, as far as I'm aware. But all I know is have a safe Halloween, and whatever you do, if you see a black and white diesel with a claw, avoid it at all costs.